All right, so this is geared towards pretty much everybody, but if you're younger, I would definitely pay attention or, pretend like you don't care, but secretly listen outside. So, I am over 30, and there's some stuff that I really wish I had known way long ago, like 5, 10 years ago. I wish I knew things that I know now in high school. So, if I can explain some of that to people, and if it falls on deaf ears, whatever. But if one person listens and says, you know what, I feel you, and they make a change, then glad to help. So, first and foremost, these hoes ain't loyal, okay? Like, at all. Any of them. Your friends, your employer, people you're choosing to be around, just make sure that these people have your back. And if they don't, or you're going to find out 5 months from now, 5 years from now, 50 years from now that they don't, make sure your back is watched by yourself. I'm not going to go into specifics right now, but basically, just make sure that you get your support from yourself first and foremost. Make sure that you are your biggest fan. Make sure that the person that you listen to and take the most advice from is yourself. I mean, even family turns on one another. So, I mean, that's specific to each situation in your family, but just make sure that you are doing what you're doing and you're motivating yourself. I wish I had known that because I've been spending a lot of time trying to please other people and trying to do what, the group wants to do, and I wish I had just broke off and done my own things. So if you hear nothing else, just, live by your own set of rules, make your own path. Nobody's really gonna applaud you for that. They're gonna look at you and just not understand why you're going off your own way, but you know what? You'll be happier for it. And if it's lonely, yeah, but at the same time, then, the farther you get away from the crowd, the quieter the haters become. And they're gonna shout at you, but just keep doing your own thing. I wish I had known that. So, people that ain't loyal, first and foremost, like without fail, is going to be employers. Okay? I wish I had known this so long ago because if I had actually, not just being told, but actually understand that you're just a number, you're replaceable. Nobody cares at the end of the day. When it comes to bottom line, black and white finances, you are expendable, you're a number, and you can be replaced, and you will be replaced. And I wish I had known that because my last job, long story short, when I first got there, I'm a hard worker. I had to build something from the ground up. So, overtime, all that didn't count. I was salaried, so it's just part of what you did. But I started working 5 a.m. to midnight. I would sleep at a rest stop on the highway because it was 30 miles from my job to go home. So, yeah. Did I get paid for that? Did anybody say thank you? No, it was just expected, right? So, I can't get that time back. I can't get that quality of life back. So, anyway, did all that, submitted a 10-year plan on how I'm going to get in and do all these things. And fast forward to, it's now 3 years later, right? So, I've been promoted. I'm now the highest female, youngest age, all that, getting stuff done. And that's the thing. Hoes ain't loyal. Because if you get stuff done, people who aren't getting things done start to hate on you, right? No matter that is the job, okay? That the employer doesn't see that you're performing, these people are not. It's just doesn't matter, right? Because squeaky wheel gets the grease, right? Good or bad. So, squeaky wheel. Anyway, so doing all this, I'm same thing. Now I'm traveling for work. I'm moving around. I'm doing all this stuff. I'm going places. I'm trying to do this. I'm in the community. I'm doing everything I need to do to get things done. I'm making waves. I'm setting up appointments with clients. I'm building that relationship. Everything, right? People want to see me. I'm doing my job. Everything. Morning, afternoon, all that. And then I start to realize all these other people say, you work after 5? What? And again, I wish I had known because I can't get those miles back on my car. I can't get that money back, nothing. So just keep that in mind. So fast forward to, now all of a sudden I get this mandatory phone call from my boss. And this phone call is, pop up on the calendar. And that same day, I had car trouble, okay? Car trouble on the highway, I had 2 flat tires. Did anybody ask if I was okay? No. That should have been my red flag. I mean, there's a ton of other red flags, but that right there, they literally did not care if I crashed on the highway. So anyway, fast forward to this phone call. Not as soon as the phone rings, 10 minutes late. So at 3:10, I'm getting a call, not 3 o'clock when it was scheduled. 3:10, the phone rings. Hello, hey, boss comes on. Before I can say, how are you? Hold on. Line goes dead. What? Pop back on. Hey, it's HR. Okay. Oh, then she says, how's your car? Not how am I doing? How's my car? Fine. It's taken all day for someone to ask about my car. So then the phone call, now it's like a three-way, turns into, you know what? You're a really hard worker. Not a good fit. Giving you like a month package and then you're out. So, me being me is like, is this negotiable? No, non-negotiable. Okay, well, is it performance related? Because I have no information. I wasn't given an opportunity to improve. And they just flat out say, no, not a good fit. Florida's a right to work state, so I guess it's a privilege to be used and treated like this, but whatever. So that phone call ends. Mind you, my boss is on the phone the entire time and never says anything. Just that's it. Just wuss out. So no sooner do I hang up, I lose access to my email. I lose access to the internet. I can't get anything anywhere. An email pops out. All my coworkers call because, again, they ain't loyal. They just want to know what's up. And it turns out, hey, we got this email. And that phone call lasted, 2 minutes? So by 3:14, they're all getting an email that says, no longer with the department. What? Just like that. Gone. Just cuz. Like, all of that time did not matter at all. And now looking back on it, it was like, not that I would have done a half-assed job, but I would have been more work-life balance focused. And I wouldn't have been caught up in the romance of, building this bigger vision that everyone should be involved in. So not all companies are like that. I work in Florida, so things are definitely skewed down here. But it's definitely eye-opening. And I wish someone had told me, listen, 8 to 5 is the same no matter where you are. There are going to be those, situations where you're going to find some cool people sometimes. I had a really good mentor when I first started and graduated, but be loyal to yourself first and foremost, because these people don't have your best interests, okay? You're a paycheck. You're an expense to them. And I was a really big expense, but I proved my value. But at the same time, value doesn't matter. All they see is dollar signs at the end of the day. So if you are not working for yourself, because then you always have your back and you are the bottom line, but you're also putting the time and value into it, then just keep that in mind. And I really wish someone had told me that, because I'm sitting over here like a bad breakup, like, what? I put in all this time and effort and everything and money, and it's just like, you just up and left? Like, what? So if you hear nothing else, I hope at least one person gets it, understands it, just listens, and go home, see your kids, stop working so late, stop going in early for fear of whatever, because we're all gonna get fired eventually. I mean, it sucks, yeah, to go to a job you hate, but at the same time, don't let that take over your entire life, I mean, it's just being trapped in those meetings to the point of, just being unhealthy, and then everybody gets mad at me because I'm drinking my water and now I have to pee, and, I'm trying to be quiet about it, it's just like prisoners in an 8 to 5 in a room where nobody's happy, nothing's really getting accomplished, it's just like, enough, okay? Enough. So, kind of rambling now, but these people ain't loyal, man. And my coworkers have reached out to, or former, whatever, coworkers have reached out to me with that support, right? The text messages that are like, hey, so sorry to hear. Are you really? No, they just want to know what I'm doing now. So best believe I don't give them anything, because you fired me with no cause. And then I got all these people that are like, oh my God, what happened? Like, these people, are any of these people offering to help me get a job? No. So why are you texting me at all? Matter of fact, lose my number. No. Always have your back. Understand that you are replaceable, and just keep it moving. So with that being said, I'm just going to start doing my own thing. So that way I know exactly where I stand. And if I want, I can fire myself. But with that, for those of you that don't know, I have like 15 certifications, and I just picked up 2 more. I picked up Pilates, yay, and like introductory yoga. So what I'm going to do, I think, is on this channel and stuff, I'm going to start to post all that. And if you like it and you want to toss me 50 cents, that's fine. I don't want to get into like charging people and doing that whole, you know, buy a package and all that stuff. I think I'm just going to put it all out there from somebody that's got the degree, certifications, I'm insured. So somebody that has all the credentials and the experience to give you that legitimate information. There will be no skinny teas talked about. There will be no Herbalife. There will be none of that. So yeah, if you like it, there should be an option up there. I'll put something in there. So, and then, you know, hopefully we can change people's lives, change their health, improve their mood, improve their health, get you off some of that pricey medication, save you some money too. But yeah, so looking forward to supporting small business, helping people, and then, you know, power the people. You know, one of my favorite movies is Gladiator. You know, and I stand by that. You win the people, you win the war. So I'm not going to sit here and, you know, be, I don't even know the word or what I'm trying to say, basically. I'm not trying to be, you know, that $100 an hour and whatever and be all up in people's business. You know what? I'm just going to put truth out there. I'm going to put what all of my 15 years of experience, so it's basically 1 cert per year, and, you know, just hopefully people get something out of it. I'm not going to be prancing around promoting some clothing line or any of that. I just want to help people. So, yeah, so let's see how this goes. And I also just finished a book, one of several in the works. So if you have Amazon Kindle, it's available for pre-sale right now. Wicked cheap. It's $4.99. So just kind of sticking with that theme of, you know, if you're like me and you have nobody in your corner and it's kind of exhausting sometimes to just be your own cheerleader. So yeah, it is called 60 Days of Motivation, and it is on Amazon Kindle. Pre-order comes out 4th of July. Yeah.